Hi there everyone, Irene here, and in today's video I'm just giving you the day in the life of a Scrum Master, which is like an Agile IT project manager. So I usually get up about 7:15 and get ready between that time and 8 a.m. to make sure that I'm out of the house at least by 8:30, and the goal is to get to work by 9 or a little while before 9. But usually it's flex time, so you can pretty much get into work whatever time you want, as long as it's within the core hours of 10 and 3. So I like to just get into work by 9 so that I'm out by 5, so my 8-hour day is pretty much catered to and covered. So yes, why not check yourself out in the mirror, just make sure you're straight for the day. I usually don't have breakfast at home, as there's breakfast at work, so that makes it nice, and of course there's a nice view, so I can't complain as well. And also that's a view that I see when I'm kind of driving into work, so that always pumps me up. I love a good view. So yes, I get in. Of course, you say a good morning. Sometimes you get in when the office is quite empty, but people start coming in one after the other most times. But yeah, I just put my bag on the desk, try to get myself settled, switch on my computer, get myself started, check my emails, see where I was yesterday, and try to see that I've made some progress in that regard. And yeah, check my notebook as well. And after that, I'm just off to just get myself some breakfast, because I'm one of those people that I can't run without breakfast. So I have to make sure I get that into my system as early as possible. And yeah, let's see what is there for breakfast. Usually I like to have some cereal just to get my day started with some energy. Some carbohydrates. Yeah. So I'm just trying to choose. Pinky, ponky. Oh, let's have those. Honey muesli. Yes, I like muesli. I guess I'm open to some change. And of course, as you're having breakfast, you're chatting with some colleagues that come into the kitchen, making themselves breakfast as well. So that's always fun to catch up with people, say hellos, ask them how was your day yesterday, if it was a weekend, how was your weekend, and all that good stuff. So I usually have my breakfast at my desk, maybe sometimes at the makeshift kitchen at work, but usually by my desk is convenient. I get to start my work, and while I'm also getting fed. It's important to eat, guys. It's important to eat. So yeah, and eating while you're doing work is actually the best. I love it. I love multitasking. I'm that kind of person. But oh well, guys, don't forget to subscribe and like if you're enjoying this video thus far, and comment for any other videos that you'd like to see. I would love to make content on different stuff and on my IT career journey, so just leave that in the comment section down below. So yes, after breakfast, or as I'm winding down breakfast, or even before I get done with breakfast, I like to listen to some music, or currently I'm listening to a couple of podcasts. So podcasts are my favorite right now. Usually I use Spotify or Apple Podcasts. At the moment I'm loving Dax Shepard's podcast. It's quite nice. But if I'm in the mood of some music just to get myself energized and excited for the day, why not? But yes, I usually just check my emails, see what work I have ahead of me, and then by around 10:30, 10:45, I start to prepare or head over to my first stand-up. Now, as a Scrum Master, you facilitate a lot of the ceremonies. They're like quick 15-minute standing up meetings where everyone catches base, the developers, the product owners, everyone talks about what they've been working on yesterday, what they're currently working on, what's next on their to-do list. So it's a catch-up that has to happen every morning on a daily basis. So as you can see, you're just standing up, everyone giving their update. And yeah, it's a good startup and good check-in with everyone, but usually that's just 15 minutes, or sometimes it's less, depending on how much feedback or how much people have to get updated. But otherwise, when that is done, I get back to my desk and it's back to my usual work, earphones in, listening to some good music or some podcasts as well. I quite like them. I have to listen to stuff as I work. It just keeps me pumped for the day. And yeah, usually after a while of working, I like to also have some tea. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but that's the thing you find in a lot of those IT spaces. People are heavy coffee drinkers, like heavy. There's a time I once had that strong coffee that's made from the machine, and I could not sleep for the whole night. I only got sleep at 3 p.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. So that was not a good look. But usually at the office, you just find your rooibos. That's a famous South African flavor. So, but it's quite good. But sometimes I come with my own if I want to have a change of flavor. So you can come with your own stuff. It's pretty much up to you. Then, of course, you're trying to live healthy, guys. So I substitute the sugar with honey, trying to be as healthy as I can. Trying to do my best in this healthy living life. But oh well, just stir that up. And yeah, that's also a good warm-up, especially now that it's winter. You want to get yourself warmed up, and yeah, not so cold throughout your day, especially the mornings. Mornings can be quite cold. So yes, it's just back to work. Usually my sit-down work is a lot of emails, a lot of liaison, communicating with this person and that person. Then most times, some days you find yourself having some meetings, some ceremonies to facilitate. For example, planning sessions, estimation sessions, that's all in development, helping the developers and the product owners in planning. So once that is done, usually that's an hour. I'm usually very spent, really tired. I just get back to work just to make sure things on Jira, our planning platform, are in order. And then after that, it's lunchtime. I'm ready to see what I should have for lunch. Usually I pack something, but sometimes I want to change it up and maybe go outside. There are lots of small nice restaurants with some really good food all over Cape Town, which is a city that I'm in. But once that is done, I get back to the office. Usually it's 30 minutes, but it's not as strict. It's up to you when you take the lunch break. But usually for my next meetings, I drink a lot of water for the rest of the day. Stay hydrated, guys. Stay hydrated. Tea is not water. But anyway, it's back to my usual stuff. After my sessions, sometimes if it's a really busy day, I have like 2-hour back-to-back meetings, 1 hour meeting. So by the end of the day, I'm pretty much spent. Want to just relax, unwind. A lot of software development companies do have pool tables. Yeah, it's a good way of letting loose, putting your head down, getting the stress down, enjoying some chats as well with your workmates as well in a more relaxed setting. And I've quite gotten good at it. As you can see, whenever I'm quite competitive, I like to win. So whenever I get something, sometimes people call it a fluke shot, but I call it calculated. Yes, so once those get in, you're always happy, excited. And when some fail, you're like, oh my gosh, I wish that was a success. But at the end of the day, if I didn't prepare food at home earlier, I pass by the supermarket, get some food. I like to cook. It's more economical. It's cheaper to cook for yourself in the long run. So pass by the supermarket, whatever I need. And then depending on how the day goes, it's usual Netflix, catch up on stuff. And if it's one of those Fridays that maybe you have to catch up with colleagues after work. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, leave a comment on videos you'd like to see. But yes, that is it for me for now. Don't forget, don't sweat the small stuff. That's a new quote. Cheers.